I'm just waking back up with the lean. When I do with the times and fiends, I've been attending to see in my dreams. That's Cosmo and Wanda. She's so bad. What the fuck is this shit doing? And the soldiers out there on the front line. I'm moving low, still dumping the one time. Bad bitch, let me hit for the one time. Them niggas don't want no money, I want mine. Who came out and paved the way? Running up like amazing race. New bag, I mean changing states. Brand new whip, gotta change the place. Let me still get the pack and move. They don't get breached, them boys is clueless. I was finessing way before the music. You try to take what's mine, stupid. I'm just waking back up off the lean. From the hood with the trap and the fiends. Tell out the show, used to see in my dreams. I got the diamonds that kick like Tekken. Talk on the net, we say you a message. I got the chop, I'm not trying to wrestle, but I will pop on niggas, no question. And my niggas will slide and flip shit. Bad bitch look good with the lifting. I'm trying to put her on the hit list. Diamonds on me and they granted her wishes. Now my copy couldn't get it for Christmas. And I swear I've been working the hardest. And my niggas is blessed and gifted. Brody good with the shot like hard.
What the fuck? On 2K Sports. Here's Lopez. Christie with the rebound. Washington with it. Pocket six.
I'm just waking back up with the trap and the fiends. Tell out the show, you can see my dreams. I got the diamonds that kick like Tekken. Talk on the net, we send a message. I got the chop, I'm not trying to wrestle, but I will pop on niggas, no question. And my niggas will slide and flip shit. Bad bitch look good with the leftist. I'm trying to put her on the hit list. Diamonds on me and they granted her wishes. Now my copy couldn't get it for Christmas. And I swear I've been working the hardest. And my niggas is blessed and gifted. Brody good with the shot like hard. Like football players of guard. Remember we used to sit at the top. Now I got money and niggas hate, so I gotta look to talk. I feel like boys up like tight. I know the killers, they don't be like. I never fake it, trying to tonight. Don't let me have to decide your life. And they really would do for free. Cost a lot, 2 shots like free throws. The streets made me go beast mode. We gotta get the shit done for the Nico. And I put on for the 3-0. I'm in LA, do the death for Pico. And your whole gang look weak though. Them niggas shooting at innocent people. For the fam, I do it all, I'm little to the drum. Spend my last dollar just to make sure they ain't having no problems. Mask up, go work down, take all of the charges. Suit up, walk in the corner, say hi to your honor. Don't drop that Cosmo and Wanda. Don't drop that Cosmo. She's so bad, I had to reward her. In the floor, no pain. And the soldiers out there on the front line. I'm moving low, still dumping with one time. Bad bitch, let me hit for the one time. Them niggas don't want no money, I want mine. We gonna pave the way. Running up like a mess. Back up and change states. Brand new whip, gotta change the place. And we still get the packs that move. They don't get breached, them boys is clueless. I was finessing way before the music. You try to take what's mine, stupid. I'm just waking back up off the lean. With the traps and fiends. Brother, the show, what you see in my dreams. I got the diamonds that kick like Tekken. Talk on the net, we send a message. I got the chop, I'm not trying to wrestle, but I will pop on niggas, no question. And my niggas will slide and flip shit. Bad bitch look good with the lifting. I'm trying to put her on the hit list. Never do me, they bring it over. Now I'm complicated, getting for Christmas. And that's what I've been working the hardest. And my niggas is blessed and gifted. Brody good with the shot like hard.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end. Quick start here for the Clippers in this one. And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line. Now here's is Irving. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd.
This summer, the Cup is bigger than ever, and DraftKings has you covered wherever you live. Pinkies up.
New DraftKings customers, spend $5 and get 200 total bonuses. The crown is yours.
So it's the Mavericks now. Still without a basket in the game. Point game. Leonard on the wing. Screen by Jones. Here's the three. And it's Leonard with the rebound. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Here's Jones. And he slams it down on top of PJ Washington.
I like the coming in to amazing execution so far.
And it's an all-out effort to come in. Very aggressive offense so far.
I was running shit. You're running, you jumping the jackal. I used to look in the future. And I go ahead and live in the natural. Shady me up like natural. Crazy was the castle. I was so fucking no castle. Work for this money, don't ask for it. When I step in the street, and it's a crazy castle. I got a big weekend. I drop it like it's a crash. She bad. In my design. New bag is fresh out the cleaner. My city is forever reaper. It's all you get out of here. It's close to the get some money and back to them here. Everybody's just dropping like fever. Don't come by no shit, baby. Stay up for that stay. Already know I'm going. You ain't my brother, then you can't go wait. I said, I'm gonna get enough money and start a brand new rent. Shorty get money, she's gonna look like him.
Second basket of the game.
All about every day, who's it? And the bag is what she's spending. I got my own stuff like this. Listen to me for these horses. Shit, who you for a Birkin? Give me part of that circus.
What up, what we at the back hole? I'm in the game at the court side. I really run the shit up. You already, you jump in the bag hole. I used to listen to Future. Now I go with a lick with my mask off. She eat me up like glass door.
If you can't put it in the ass court, I'll just put it in the cash court. For this money, don't ask for it. You went out there to the streets, and it's gonna stick to your passport. I got a big booty freak. I drive it like it's a crash course.
So and we reached the end of the first quarter. Raptors ahead. Up by 8. We've got more hoops coming. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
Absolutely dominated beyond the arc.
So anything and I'm cheating. I'm cut off, you keep thinking I'm cheating. I bring this strap for no reason. I want to check with one Kelly with King. My shot right, Chris, I eat deep. I've been locked in the school, I've been locked in the free. I've been locked in the book. All of that stuff is crazy. In that trap, you a rip. Roll like a rock, you know we can cook. I'm taking it one. We about to he just an internet bully, he don't want to think. He don't want to think that I did it. I'm going to take I had to start winning. Rich got it in the response to the next. You know what they got the bosses with it. Every month I'm bosses with it. They want to talk it and get big talking. If they keep it up, then we chucking. Think I'll get it, maybe I'll fish it or rich and I'll run it. No Critch. He got songs with Fat, French, Barcelona, Bad, chasing them, stalking them, money bringing home slightly. She got her back, so I back with her. When he talking out her, really said now I'm running down, posting this big body chef. And I don't even care about no credit Atlantic to murder that boy's election.
But that's just good with that. But that's immature, I'm just stepping.
Can't keep it real, God give you a bless.
Don't get deleted for being all extra.
I'm scoring, ain't thinking I'm cheating. I cut her off, she keep thinking I'm cheating. I bring a strap for no reason. I got two choppers with Keller with King. My shot right, Chris, I eat deep. I've been locked in the school, I've been locked in the free. I've been locked in the pocket. All of that stuff to me crazy. In the trap, you a rookie. Roll like a rocky, you know we can cook. Never come taking it, but we about to jump when I used to go flip. He just an internet bully, he don't want to see his ass. He don't want to see him about fitness.
Here's Irving. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. points. That one goes. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Outside Mathurin. A three from Leonard. Nope, not that time. Nothing for two from the field. And Flagg throws it down.
Just outstanding work in transition from Flagg. He deserved to be rewarded for the energy he gave there.
Back to Garland. Fires for three. And Leonard throws it down. Mavericks trailed by 8. On the wing, Irving. At the elbow, Rich Johnson. Back to Irving. In the corner, Oliver with it. Gets it outside. And Jones pulls it down. Clippers leading by 8.
Skill in getting inside and doing work down there. Kawhi Leonard is a confidence ball.
Some crazy. I want to see a nigga, but I run into that pussy nigga all the time. You need to be no walking out.
Timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting the fingertip. So all teams making some changes here. And so is Irving. Opens it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 11. Pass to Marshall. Over to the left wing. Here's Irving. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Clippers down by 11.
Yeah.
With the steal. Back to Irving.
Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
Here's Marshall. Pass to Christie. Outside Irving. 4 on the clock. Now Marshall. Over Beal. Marshall can't hit. The trade. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Leonard. Left side, Beal. Here's Lopez. And the rejection by Piper. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
So it's important to all states. How is where you make all your best memories? Nice work, you two. If it's important to you, it's important to us.
And you're just joining us in this one. First half is in the books. 1 half to go.
But thanks to Eat, they have made it easier than ever to get exactly what I need from the grocery store.
Hey guys, get your favorite on.
Or I guess people walk in, young teens that you may see that you can see on paper and say, oh, you should be good. But really, you have to actually beat them. But this game, so you go there and you playing basketball, you won't win. The one thing AD brings to the table is the champ. Right? He's been to the finals and won. He's been to the Western Conference Finals. When he came to LA, I think 6 out of the 7 years or whatever he was there, they made the playoffs maybe 5 out of the 7. But to play high-level basketball the entire time. So he brings that into the locker room. And in addition to They got those wings. They got really young guards. And I think they're going to do things the right way. So if they're going to swing it's Washington. Now, could it be 6? Could it be 8? A couple games off would dictate that. But staying healthy, I think they'll be surprised elite this year.
If you look at Wemby, Wemby has an opportunity to grab a super 300 takes a lot of agents.
It won't work. You can't win.
I know how you feel, but the thing is that second, and we hear Brad Stevens say that's why we had to go on to Jaylen Brown. I don't know whatever the case is. But I thought winning was the most important. And if we're going to win, okay, we have to go to the first apron, the second apron, hell, we got to get an apron.
Yeah, Angela's apron, man, for all that money. Here's the thing. I think there's certain decisions that can be made by certain people. And, Wemby, if you know his representation, both Jeremy and Golden are really great guys. I think he's one of those guys that can actually do it and justify it down in the same time. But I do think that may, I don't know if it sets a trend, but it depends on the situation and it depends on what's important for you. The way I look at things has always been, guys aren't going to play forever. I don't know if you're going to play 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, 14. And at some point, your value doesn't stay consistent or doesn't increase. Most people's value decrease, especially after year 5 or 6, sometimes 7. So, and I think that's one of those things that is very it's misleading for the fans and for people that watch our sport and watch athletes. They think, they make money and they make that level of money all the time. No, the other thing too is athletes have to make their most important decisions at their youngest age. See, you guys just unlike executives, we keep getting bites at the apple. You go into something else. You position yourself. I want to go here. This is the company. Now I go over here. And, the mistakes I made at 35, now I'm making another 45, and then I really big at 55. You guys don't get that. That hard work don't get it. That gridiron don't get it. That ice rink don't get it. That baseball diamond don't get it. You can't play for that.
And Garland is doing whatever he wants on offense, looking absolutely dominant.
Stolen by Garland. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. .144 left in the third quarter. That's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here's Garland. 14 points for him. Mathurin, good.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Outside Irving. .104 left to play in the third. 5 on the clock. Back to Washington. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 17-4 run. Here's Conan Niederhauser. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. The Clippers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Both shots good from the stripe. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Williams. Pass to Middleton. Back to Williams. Thompson for the triple. Rebounded by Conan Niederhauser.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And Lively able to finish.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Inside, Conan Niederhauser.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
And so it's... And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Pass to Jackson. Lays it up off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now, flag. Dallas moving it around. Back to Middleton. Pass to Lively. Outside Williams. Launches it. Rebounded by Jackson. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Lively. Rebound by the Clippers. Miller outside. Down low. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Miller with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Jones, no one around him. And the three off target. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Thompson outside. Pass to Flag. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by Jackson. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
In the corner, Middleton with it. Williams up on top. Back to Lively. Outside Williams. To the inside. And finished off by Lively.
Climbing the ladder, going upstairs. Lively, he doesn't have to go far to flush it.
And it's Mathurin missing.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Outside, Jones. Miller with a wide open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pass to Miller. On the wing, Mathurin. And another three for the Clippers.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a kid with a mouse. And they
the cash I need most. So find
Look at the statistics what a night tonight was for Darius Garland.
Business-like, methodical, highly productive. They needed points. He was the
Here's Irving. Done and over. Can they get it? Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Clippers. A great fourth quarter. He's giving up 2 points. Pass to Dunn. Now here's Batum. He's covered by Washington. Over in the corner, Mathurin.
I know what you will be doing in here. You want me to stay home. I know just what you'll be doing in here.
Here's Dallas.
You say, well, you can make it up. Not really. And the other thing is, well, most people can't. And the other thing is, you know, when you, I always say, the more years you play in college, just take those years at your highest earning potential and knock it off your career earnings. And so it's tough, right? And so I don't necessarily recommend things, but also I don't represent everybody. But if my client was in a position to where he could do that, like right now, LJ's not making about the money. He's not making about the money. We didn't sit back and tell everybody to hold up and, you know, there was conversations, but at the end of the day, you know, people got to do what they need to do. But it's not about that. And so that actually makes the decision harder because as you guys as former athletes, when have you ever made a decision that wasn't about the money? As an athlete, right? That always trumps your decision because you can say, man, you know what? I really like that team over there, but they got $1. This team over here offering 10. Hey, I got to go get this $10 just because of the position. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to get that team.
Yeah. Is that what makes it so difficult? Yeah. It's because everybody seems to have the damn same amount of money.
Well, here's the thing. When you remove the money, now you actually have clarity. You've never seen an athlete be in this position, huh? Where have you ever seen an athlete be in this position where you can sit there and say, oh, don't worry about the money? How?
You can ride in 5 easy steps. Step 1, download the Uber app. Step 2, open the app and type in your destination. Step 3, choose a ride. They have options for any budget and large or small cars to fit your needs. Step 4, confirm your pickup spot. Step 5, once your driver arrives, sit back, relax, and even share your trip with loved ones so they can follow along. No need to worry about finding parking, how much it'll cost, and who's driving. Download the Uber app.
When I got a pay cut, Dave helped me get cash, up to $500 in 5 minutes or less. I definitely use Dave to pay bills in advance. I can also eat pizza, go roller skating, and enjoy life. Download Dave today.
I've never seen it. I don't know. I've been around a long time. It's my 25th season. Is this 24? I count 25. I don't know. I've never seen that before. And so, but that's not the only thing that makes it difficult. There's a number of things that makes it difficult. Obviously, being in year 24, you're not in 12 or 14. And so you really have to evaluate things a lot differently. And you know, look, we're never going to be rushed to do anything. And we damn sure we don't care about what nobody has to say or think. Not at this point. We don't work too hard to be here now. We can't be worried about that. I think it's more so just, you know, when the man's ready to make his decision, he makes a decision. But I say all that to say, when you're talking about from Wemby's situation, I tip my hat. You know, he's showing leadership with his group of people, and you know that Spurs organization, man. They are first class, and you know, I think I don't know how much. I don't see how much was like a $30 million difference or whatever the case may be. $50 million difference over 5, so that's 10. Texas, 8. Yeah, you know, it's real money. Go ahead. Everybody's situation is different. My situation is different.
What about the criticism, Rich? They say you're an active agent and you have a pod and you're speaking on, you don't only just speak on things that might impact you and your clients, but potentially speaking on things that impact other clients and other agents and other teams. What do you say to
everybody speaking on everything, huh? I'm saying everybody's speaking on everything. What I say is, I'm not turning down an opportunity to influence the youth, to give the youth confidence that they can do anything. Because guess what? While all these people are the main ones talking, they're also the main ones wasn't going to ever give somebody that looked like me, that come from where I come from, the lack thereof a higher education, an opportunity. So why should I care what they have to say when I'm continuing to just look at the blades that's being trailed? Don't worry about what I'm saying. Just look at the blades that's being trailed and the opportunities that's given. I have 229, including myself, 30 young people that work. When I first started my business, nobody believed how hard it was for me to get an opportunity. I mean, meetings I had to drive runs I had to make and be turned down. And so I think it's not necessarily what's being said, it's the package that the words is coming in. It's me. And I understand that, and that's okay. But just because it hadn't been done before don't mean it ain't the right thing to do. And look, there is a responsibility that comes with things, and I know that. But if you really listen and don't focus on the clipping, even early on this year, I just gave a scenario based upon what my colleague was saying, and I gave a scenario breaking down what could be, and if you dissect it. What was sought after? A bid. All I said is it was me. The way I look at it, because as you know, this is what I do. I do this every day, all day, evaluate talent. And it's not just, people say, oh, well, you're just an agent. Well, actually, that's not true. I'm actually the CEO of a company that happens to be an agent. And so, trying to put somebody in a box is the worst thing, especially for me. I mean, it's just tough to put me in a box because, I know how hard it is. And once somebody turn that faucet off, and you go there and you try to turn that faucet on and no more water, you still thirsty, you got to drink. So you got to create other pipelines, because you know how this thing goes. And so I don't get discouraged. Discouragement has killed more people than guns, and I just can't focus there, man. It's just too tough, especially when I know how hard it is to get an opportunity. And, players have podcasts. The moment that it distracts or get in the way of my day job, then that's a different story. But it doesn't at all. I haven't missed a beat. We're growing, and we're having a lot of fun. And again, they talked about Jesus, man. So I don't take myself too serious.
Hello. Would you leave your current role to run a team, say like a Rob, like a Leon Rose? Would that something you would consider?
No, not right now. Not right now. We rolling, huh? Did you see the draft?
Hey! Speaking of the draft, man, you got one of my favorite players to watch. I watched him at high school. Caleb Williams. Hey,
that's my guy right there.
Raving the Uncle Ocho about how nice
that's
he
my
is.
favorite record.
And I thought he showed great flash in college. Obviously, him getting hurt. But when you think about it, Rich, that he made 7 threes in college, bro. He went 7 for 11 the other night.
Yeah.
From 3. And they talk about, oh man, he reminds me of KG. He reminds me of KG. Hell, I seen a lot of KD the other night.
Listen, I think I've always said it. I thought he had the most upside in the entire draft. And just
Williams nasty, bro.
A tremendous kid, a great family, and he's serious about his approach. He's serious about his professionalism. When you see the post game interview, and he said, "You had 35." He's like, "Yeah, but we lost. Focus on that. We lost." And then he talked about how he was emotional going into the game, and being vulnerable and being able to state that, "Hey, I was emotional. I actually cried because this is my first time playing since I got hurt. The game means that much to me." That's not an act.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know. That's not an act. That is very authentic and true to the core. And we had Caleb and Cole Pete and Brady Burns, just an unbelievable draft class this year, man. And just unbelievable young men and families. So that's the thing. And so when you talk about going to do something else, obviously, people talk about that, and there's been rumors, and every competitive agent meeting, they tell families, "Oh, we're just going to run a team," and things like that. I think that's part of the game. But the reality of it is, no. I built it's a difference between building a business and building a book of business. I built a business. And so it's not that easy to go away from. And I don't even want to do that, but it's not that easy to go away from. I enjoy what I do, getting up every day. I'm in that office every day if I'm not on the golf course, obviously. And, I think this is. I'll say this. I'm honored when people say that because, as you guys know, I come a long way, man. But at the same time, I really enjoy what I do. The moment I stop enjoying it, I won't do it. But for me, okay. Hey, Rick. Go ahead, Ocho. Go ahead. No, I got. If you didn't go this route, if you didn't go this route, hell, if I didn't play football, if football didn't work out, I wanted to be a marine biologist. I wanted to be a veterinarian because I love animals and I love killer whales. Yeah. What would have been your other route? If that's a good question. I was always a people's person, Ocho. You know that. Hell, man, you became friends. I ain't played football. Just wasn't ever in the band locker room or nothing. You just had to like it for me, and the same way with me and Joe. That's a good question. Look, I threw so many things at the wall, hoping one stick, man. And obviously, I think people get it misconstrued when I talk about my journey, and people try to make it that I'm as if I'm not appreciative of the opportunity that LeBron forgave me. I was tremendously appreciative, so much so that I couldn't wait to do what I've been able to do and not be dependent on it. Because I think when an athlete gives you an opportunity as a friend, as a brother, as a cousin, distant cousin, whatever the case may be, that's not something that you should rest on. That's not to make a bed. That's more of like a pallet. And it's just one of those boosters. But then I think the most respect that we can show you guys is to go on and build something. And then you can look back and say, hey man, you know what? I'm with that. And I try to say that. I say it to all the young guys that surround my clients. I tell them, it's on you. There's no way that you should speak when you're not going to practice or come back to practice. There's no way. There's no way the car should be on E or not washed. There's no way the clothes should be there. The Amazon boxes should be signing boards that arrive there at front door. That slow moving should be on time. That refrigerator, that table, all of that, because it's
to the middle.
Stop the door. Start the climb. With parachute, donate plasma with real cash for real comfort. Learn more, strengthen. $200 loan for every you donate.
It's just a proper way of doing things, and as you know, I try to get it and as best as I can, and I'm extremely appreciative of the opportunity that we get to do. But at the same time, we're talking about academics and Charlemagne finally got sat down and spoke. Before we get started, I want to say this. These are two things that I got a tremendous amount of respect for, and I was disappointed to see how shit was shaking out online. But before we get started, you know what I need. Sub, like, I got that. Man, how many of y'all is out here right now I got something for y'all, and it's all current. I'm actually jacking the app, and that's why I started that. It's Current is an online banking app. You can get that $750 paycheck advance if you qualify. The Build card helps you build up to 80 points in your credit score in like 6 months if you do the right thing. You got 3 free overdrafts. You can get paid up to 2x faster by switching over to your direct deposit. Up to 4% on saving card, and you got 24/7 live support. And right now they're giving out 75 cash to anybody that uses my QR code or my link. Once you scan the QR code, you go through the motions, it'll take you right to the sign up page. Once you finish with everything, you order your current card. Once you unlock that promo code, that's when you get your $75 bonus when you switch to direct deposit. You going through it, if you're stressing over your money, you ain't getting your drink fast enough and all of that, don't worry, Current has got you covered. Current can't go wrong. So, over the past couple of weeks, you know, there's been a conversation about Charlamagne, his ties to Rock Nation, my ties to Rock Nation, academics feeling like everybody's coming after him because he's supposed to. One of the things that bothered me, that I said was, I can't do nothing for him anymore. When he said that, I was kind of like, don't know. I've only ever reached out to him to game. You know what I mean? Like, he's a person that I respect. And also a person I defended. Every time I did an interview, every time I did something, niggas would always try to kick it back at me and be like, yo, this nigga act, da, da, da. I'm like, nah, bro, like, y'all don't understand because y'all know him. I know him in the way that y'all don't. And seeing how, you know, shit shakes out online versus when you're talking to somebody, how you could get somebody to, like, believe something based on how you deliver it, showed me a lot about the platform. Because while there was youngness with me and Act, we texted each other, we never got on the phone, it never came off as like disrespectful. It always was like some jokes, and we could joke about the jokes. And I want to believe that so many jokes. But when the niggas start saying shit, yeah, I start posting niggas, I start downloading. Bro, I don't think he's talking about me. He's met one of my kids before, so I didn't want to believe that he was talking negative about me and that like I had him up to be on the stream. And while I appreciated that, and I told him, yo, thank you for having me on the stream, he kind of threw that shit back at me, pause. And I was like, yo, what the fuck is this? Like, this is what niggas is doing because you Rock Nation made you shit for a deposition. Whatever. They finally got a chance to talk. I got thrown in it because I disclosed something that everybody should have known or they didn't know about Charlamagne being a part of the casino situation. Now, during these clips, because like I said, you should watch the whole interview or the whole discussion in its entirety and the pages with two different versions. But these clips, we talk them. Let's watch one right now. Try and check your account and see if it's earlier to enjoy the best experience.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Randall. His shot is good. And they get carried over the inside, forcing the ball into the rim. The shot by Butler.
I heard you said right?
So it's Minnesota.
You gotta be working for this. What kind of like motivation or whatever.
This game is tonight. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. We'll return
That's already twisted somewhere, bro. Or she's like, this is probably a hidden streak. No, all the work my floor. Entertainment items.
And guys, let's go check on the scoring board.
My senior home, who I just opened.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage next year.
I'm going to tell you what Alright, so look, they're having a conversation based on their affiliations and who they support and why they support who they support. Now, the only problem I've ever had with like even active the shit version of that it's crazy how you can support your favorite artist based on your love for their music, right? You wouldn't know them personally, love music at one time or whatever. But then the other two support people based on their relationship with them, their group, or their behavior. And that's an allegation that's not going to go anywhere. Everybody's going to believe, yo, y'all niggas is getting paid by Rock Nation to spread these certain type of talking points, and they get the same shit to y'all. And that's why I say it's easy. It's extremely easy for me to say that to they audience and make them believe that they don't do, right? Because they like to fall into that bullshit. That's bullshit. Because it works that way, but it doesn't work the other way when the other nigga says, yeah, I get my marching orders back to drink anything else. So let's listen to some more. Because as I say, the conversation is wrestling. I always said, both have points that they would like to make, and they're both kind of confused by each's space and how they sit with whomever they're talking about. But as they speak more, you start to understand where, I say Axe right with Rock Nation comes from, and where Charlemagne's support came from as well. I don't got nothing. Okay, he said transportation for me to come film something for him roll out. He's never getting to me like, yo, here's some money, let me put you on paper. No, that's very different. I have zero business interest. Like, Rick's not even like, actually, you don't have been on this business thing. If he did, you would. He calls you right now. Him and I just thought what they got together or something. But he just invested in one of 80 companies in the house. He did it. And he called you and did it. But I would say, who said I didn't take it? You said, you said, you said I saw Charlamagne advocating for Jay-Z Casino. He said Charlamagne wasn't the field block on the play, right? This is where my name gets brought up. But let's just say on the part of this, the Charlamagne saying, yeah, great. I'm saying if Drake reached out to you for business ventures, we'll do it. And why not? Because you got on a fucking skate shirt and you got all the same thing. This is the most mind-boggling part of this to me. I would disclose that. You're disclosing it because you're wearing an OVO chain and a skate shirt. Granted, right? Just one chain. That's beside the point. You all know that he supports boycotting. I don't have no problem with that. But why do you support him? You support him because he's one of your favorite artists. As far as the skate shit, y'all niggas is pushing skate shit every day. We know that. The first time I heard about skate was because of Drake. I didn't know what that shit was until I seen him doing the roulette table. You feel me? And Aiden Ross, and y'all all work together. Wow, you don't have to get a direct check that says, October's very own LLC on this shit. Y'all niggas get money together, one way or another, 6 degrees of separation. And I don't think there's even nothing wrong with that because y'all keep y'all shit going. Drake goes on Aiden streams, you go to Aiden's brand risk, y'all do streams together, y'all run up the numbers, y'all make money doing that shit, all while supporting your favorite artist. So with that being said, I'm pretty sure y'all have a lot of the same sentiments as far as what y'all think about not only the people that oppose y'all or the music that y'all are listening to. But that's not a marching order. See, that's the thing. When it's other people, it's marching orders and it's talking points. When it's y'all just vibing and shit. Y'all just all on the same time. That's the part that's confusing. But now we get to the what Wayne will expose part and how academics feel I was wrong. What the fuck was I wrong at for letting y'all know why he was there on the behalf of himself?
So your job expects you to be on time for work every day, but wants you to just wait 2 weeks for your paycheck. If you need a few dollars to make it through the day, you are wrong. There's this app that I love called Earning, and with it, you can get up to 100.
On behalf of Jay-Z, he showed me what was there on behalf of himself if he has to finance the casino. Here's the thing. So we looked at the you're not listed as some like single soul entity that's an independent person because it's under rotation. And so what he's saying is wrong. You might be there because you have business interest in that casino, But you're under the rotation umbrella. Yeah, because there's 4 entities that were buying for the big
From the field.
Yeah, that's what I agree. Which is a real estate company. Yes, but they own the building, right? Those are the going to be able to 60 or 40 times more. You had Caesar. You had Live Nation, and you had Live Nation. Anytime you're getting involved in a multi-billion-dollar potential bid, you will have to come in and do somebody. But that's a fact. I saw people reading the names. I'm like, you think everybody that's under that Caesar thing, you see how easy it was to get people to believe that? And then when you break it down from this perspective, Charlamagne, I mean, it's like, oh, but then it's still this gotcha moment. Like, how is it a gotcha moment, bro? How is it a gotcha moment? If you had the opportunity to be involved, right, with a large portion of the business, we all know that 100% is zero is still zero. So why niggas is buying and always keep, yo, my business is mine, I own it 100%, and it ain't making no money. So have 10% of the watermelon. You know what I mean? Of a watermelon that's selling is way better than 100% of a fucking grape. You know what I mean? Now, as I watch this, and as these brothers go back and forth, you know what I mean? Because I would like to call them brothers, like, you know, like, even regardless of how I felt that they may have been some little slight shit said, I would like to consider both of these brothers, because I have respect for them. As this goes on, we're talking about a lot of these people that we want to let's listen to more of Charlamagne.
Warriors trailed by 5.
Everybody has to agree work There's nothing wrong with you should. And also that disclosure, but you were reading the disclosure form. You have to go to the site to go. Charlotte, it's totally learned. I was at town hall meetings, advocating for the casino. I'm in the middle of advocating for them. Said, I'm business-wise aligned to the casino. And also, you don't like the doctors. Well, if they don't get doctors, I don't know, well, I kind of said it like, nobody's going to find that disclosure. Come on, it's hard for the room. It's hard to search the but nobody don't know. It's about democracy. Because now let's throw it the room.
It's Edwards on the wing.
If you're going to talk about
the shot point to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall.
We'll start getting into the football conversation and all of that. And this is where, I just want to say it.
Watches a 3, and the Warriors miss again.
Because if you want to say on one foot,
Minnesota leading by 5.
that people based on their affiliation, right? And of course, it's like the defense of Rock Nation and Charlamagne and all that. It's just the defense of myself. But if you can say that people are this way, based on their affiliation, and we are all around the fucking board, bro.
He doesn't knock it.
After Charlamagne said his name or whatever the case may be, he went on a public tirade of saying all this crazy shit about Charlamagne, and he uses acts like the sword business. Everything that he's saying is something close, and that's where the bullshit comes from. Right? Like, I ain't mad, like, we just rounded up my face and changed my voice and all that and started calling me way more I started seeing searches under my name and I was like, when I started seeing searches under my name, I was like, stuff changing into my life. I'm like, and I was trying to find something about your life is that you look at the person like me ashamed of it. When a person is ashamed of who they are, where they come from, who they represent, or who they have in their life, then they're going to try to, like, divert from that. You can't diss people what they realize because you look at your life. You know what I mean? And my life is not a diss. I live a great life. I got a great family. I got a nice house, nice car, great people who love me, friends and family. All of that shit, you cannot have against people, but let's carry on. But like I said, this shit is more of a physical conversation. Any type of team. I can't even know you can be a gambler.
And so when I see you co-sign a casino with Rock Nation, and then you do your tricky work, bro, I never said anything wrong with this. I never said there was something wrong with casino. I never said there was anything wrong with gambling.
Nice
Never.
smooth three-point
What
shot by Evans.
what I was talking about was the things we were talking about before. You're currently in a lawsuit with right? Leading into his partner. It's why? Because the class action complaint that was filed in Virginia was of running and promoting an allegedly illegal online gambling operation while tying platforms to alleged overview administrative manipulation. What I talked about, I never said there's anything wrong with having a casino. Yeah, but anything wrong with gambling? So now when we start talking about casinos, this is why I said that you have to agenda, right? Because in every casino, right? Fanatics Sports, but James just partnered with us. They're at OCC and the mere fact that they got a million feet. Show me his body. You're cherry picking on that. No, show me. Honestly, not working with everybody works. And I'm going to make you like the work than this. You know, just litigation, they act just alone in Jersey. But the mere fact is this. Y'all took three. And these are entities that y'all don't really like, and y'all are doing 4 or 5 goals. We've not seen them with you. One goal was getting just that.
Guys like McDaniel, who can guard just about any position on the floor, extremely valuable these days.
And he makes the first. So he makes 1 of 2.
The Warriors that's why I was I gotta tilt cash that way. So the $400 so straight to my account. No interest, no.
Oh no. They're also making claims, and this is where I said, like, if it was someone that you want, if it was Jay-Z, you put me on to. I'll give you an example.
Now, Charlamagne replied, if this was Drake, you wouldn't put me on to. Now, here's the thing, right? Everything that's positioned in this conversation is you fuck with Rock Nation and they don't like Drake, and I fuck with Drake and he don't mess with Rock Nation, and that's the divide, right? But that's the divide. Not about like their personal issues or any issues that they ever really have, because they basically trash on camera that they can do regardless of how anybody feels about them or any line and bullshit that may have happened behind the scenes. We got that term, behind the scenes. Like, behind the scenes, that's utilized. Trash. As far as the accuracy, regardless of everything,
right up on Curry because he's a
and how people is trying to take Curry back in. I would say there was a lot of podcasts sparked on that. Breaking everybody. There was a lot of shit that was said like calling them a musician.
Smack that nigga in the fucking face.
And it was not necessarily to stay against it, but just
smack that nigga in the face, you are.
And we also realize from a fan perspective that shit can change.
I whip your head, boy. You know I will. Back and still. Go ahead, boy. Ah! Go ahead, boy. Oh, I will. Yeah, smoke dope, nigga. You smoking dope. Shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I feel like,
oh shit.
I feel like if somebody big coming at us, yes, you did.
Oh, you just got scared. That nigga got scared. Oh, where you going, nigga? Yeah, run that back. Run that back. Run that back. None of that shit gonna help you. Kmart. Goof ass nigga. Your name Kmart. I'm fucking dead. You got me dead as shit.
For that referee.
Shout out Kmart. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Hands it from downtown.
Garbage, bro. No fucking
He's
going
evolving
on.
his offense over time.
Scary ass nigga. Yeah. Bro, this shit old as fuck. Don't be trying to give us no old shit, bitch. Do your job. Do your fucking job, right? Smoke shit out. Yeah. Yeah. Your ass trash. Ah, yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You don't want this.
Nothing that I thought that you say that when you have to say that LeBron is so nobody cares about LeBron's game.
Oh shit.
And I think that the dealer
oh shit. Oh that nigga fouled it. Oh shit.
That has a reasonable chance of advancing to the conference finals. Last year,
oh shit. Oh shit. Oh fuck with me, nigga. That'll be the end of you. Yeah. That'll be the end of you, nigga. Know the fuck I am. Ah! You thought it was over, didn't you, nigga? You better have another 3 or it's over for you, nigga. Mr. Chimney Chan Chan. Chan Chan. Chan Chan. That ain't it. Look at you. You thought you had a fancy. Thought you had a I got his ass leaking. He thought he was the man around here. He thought he was the man. I got his ass shaking in his boots. He thought he was the man around here, huh? You're not the man around here. He thought he was the man. The main man. He thought he was Man. Mr. Man. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh. Shut up, my nigga gonna burn. Oh shit. Oh, that ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. Oh shit. Oh shit. Stop playing with the homies. You know who the fuck I am out here? I'm VD. They call me Mr. Wild VD. Yeah. You better shoot that shit. You better shoot it. Because if you don't, I'm gonna hit the bucket. Yeah. Oh, you trash. Why didn't you dunk that shit with Draymond? You was a scary bitch. I thought you was that nigga. You not. You was a fraud. He's a fraud, nigga.
That's where he will come for the title that they've gotten over half of the
He thought
I'm sorry, AE. I thought I had you, my nigga.
Wrap this all up.
I thought I had.
Speaking of wrapping up a sweet storyline, how is it possible that you are located in the center of the most well-lit city in the history of the world, and yet you find yourself in the dark?
Because the sun hasn't come up yet, Joe. It is, what time is it? 5-something in the morning here. Relax. My presence is a...
He's a goofy. All you got on is a shirt, nigga.
I know it's hard to believe, but you could qualify for extra cash up to $500 in 5 minutes or less. I'm always trying to help my people out, so believe me when I say it really is this simple. Daryl David.
Present. All right.
NBA Summer League, #1 overall pick, AJ Devonta, and Darius A-Cup Jr., the #7 overall pick, squaring off. Devonta's Wizards, A-Cup's Kings, early first, Wizards trail 3-0. Here comes Devonta on the transition pass. He's going to show you a little bit of everything in this game. There's the pull-up three, looking good early. Later in the quarter, Wizards down 5-3. A barn burner. Transition pass, back, straightaway jumper, knocking it down. Later in the quarter, we're tied at 12. Watch this. Devonta 6'9", A-Cup 6'2". How do you think this is going to play out for the shorter guy? Yeah. Exactly as we all predicted. A-Cup might want to put a move on there. Wizards are going to go up 14-12 on the transition plan. Let's jump to the second. 38 seconds left. Wizards lead 52-39. Devonta on the drive. Tall layup. A little bit of everything in these highlights. He's got three-point range, the fade away from the mid-range. He's at the rim. Kid looking good early. Third quarter, Wizards trailing by 13. Here's A-Cup. That's a pretty move. He wants to get involved in the action. He finished with 12 points on 4 of 14 shooting. Fourth quarter now. Devonta comes up with the loose ball. Sweep behind the back pass to Julian Reese. Devonta would finish with 23 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. The Wiz would go on to win by 19. Most impressive player of the Summer League far has been who?
Yeah, it's been this dude.
I think it's hard to argue about. It's been one game, but Caleb Wilson in Chicago.
Right.
The fact that he came out, scored plus 30, 7 threes, like this guy has shown the ability that he may be able to hit the ground running in ways that everybody else might have to catch up to. He's going to have the opportunity that the rest of the rookie class may not, or at least the top 2 players, just because of the situations that they're in. But in Chicago, he's going to have the ball in his hands a lot. And in Summer League, the fact that he's able to play through contact, that is a big thing for me because you're not always getting the calls. If you can play through contact at this level, that strikes me as something that is going to be sustainable for the long term.
Tim, Vince makes a great point. It's a small sample. These guys have only played so much since they got to Vegas for Summer League. But if one guy has jumped off the page to you, who is that guy?
I mean, the #1 overall pick, AJ Devonta, has looked awfully good. 6'9". It looks like he's bulked up since BYU. He's just a spectacular athlete. Will step in the league as one of the most athletic players in the league. And look, Darren Peterson's been impressive. Same with Cameron Boozer, Caleb Wilson.
With just 4 days until camp's kicking off, so we've asked our analysts to post